Our headlines today. Police investigating a 20,000-tonne illegal waste site in Kidlington in Oxfordshire have arrested 2 men.
President Trump claims it would be very dangerous for the UK to do more business with China during the Prime Minister's visit to strengthen economic ties.
2 serving British Army officers are to face a court-martial in relation to the handling of the sexual assault of 19-year-old soldier Jaisley Beck, who later took her own life.
The BBC exposes the rogue locksmiths using scams to charge hundreds of pounds more than their advertised prices for a call-out. We're going to take a look at the papers for you. Some of the front pages coming up now, and we'll start with The Guardian. One of several covering the Prime Minister's visit to China, saying Sakir has now opened the door for a return visit by President Xi Jinping to the UK. The Times claiming the UK is planning to add the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps to its list of terrorist organisations. The paper says the Home Office has been drawing up legislation to enable the ban since last May, but the decision has been sped up after the European Union announced the same move yesterday.
The Mirror's leading on comments from the boxer Anthony Joshua, who's paid tribute to the 2 friends killed in a car crash that he survived at the end of last year. And one of the stories on the front of the Telegraph is about the Bayeux Tapestry coming to the British Museum. The paper says conservationists are calling for the plan to be cancelled because potholes on both French and English roads could cause vibrations which damage the delicate fabric. Now, we have covered stories about potholes on this programme for years, frequently, and rightly so, because it's something that annoys people no end. But who'd have thought you would link the potholes in the UK and France to the Bayeux Tapestry? And
real concern about it, it's remaining
intact. Its fragility, yeah?
Absolutely.
Tonight at 6, more than 3 million files relating to the convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein have just been released. Among the latest dump of documents are 2,000 videos and almost 200,000 photos. We're going through them now. Also tonight, jail for the asylum seeker who murdered Rhiannon White. Deng Majek stabbed her multiple times. Rhiannon's family called him demonic and inhuman.
I would hate him to the day I take my last breath, but my love for Rhiannon will overwhelm that, will overpower that. I don't care. I don't care about him enough.
Doctors question whether there's a link between weight loss jabs and a rise in the number of people having gallbladders removed.
Maya Jama and Ruben Diaz's home is broken into, the latest in a number of thefts targeting footballers. And Dame Jilly Cooper is celebrated at a star-studded memorial.
New figures show the amount owed by diplomats in unpaid congestion charges has risen to £165 million. The largest outstanding debts belong to the embassies of the US at £15.9 million, China and Japan at nearly £11 million. TfL said foreign diplomats need to pay the congestion charge, but a US embassy spokesperson told BBC London it's a tax from which diplomatic missions are exempt. The headquarters of the fashion brand Vivienne Westwood is set to grow after Wandsworth Council gave the green light to expansion plans. The site in Battersea will be modernised, which it's hoped will also help local business community and education as part of what's being called the new Battersea Design Quarter.